Hey guys, I hope that you are being nice to the sub and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But anyways, I'm sitting in a boring meeting, so I'm sure you're having more fun than I am. If you have not gotten the worksheet off of the Student Center, I need you to go get that worksheet now. Pause this and then go. I only have 15 minutes to do this, so I'm going to ask you to pause the video throughout. So it's going to take you longer than 15 minutes to complete this worksheet, but I'll tell you to pause, and you need to pause when I ask you. Anyways, starting integers, starting units. This is how you say this word. If I was there, I would get you to kind of figure out how to pronounce it, but you say it integers. I want you to follow along with the instructions, label things as I'm labeling them. I'm going to click, and then it's going to keep going, and you just keep labeling with me. So, first things first, on the given horizontal number line below and the vertical number line, label the following integers. So, on your paper, you have a vertical number line going down the side of the paper on the right, and then you have this small number line on right under this. I want you to try to label these integers right now and go. Pause the screen. Okay, so I'm going to help you with this and label it -6. It goes here. So you'll see 0 is here. The negatives are on the left and the positives are on the right. This is very important to remember. Always put your positives on the right. Always put your negatives on the left. We'll go over this more, but this is just you need to know how to draw a number line. Here's your number line. Your 0 obviously goes here. Your 7, it goes down here on the 7s. Your 1 goes right here beside the 0. You know how to plot points. -5 goes here. -2 goes here. Check your work, see if you got it correct. If you did not, change your answers on your paper. Moving on to horizontal. So horizontal is, or vertical, I'm sorry. Vertical is a little bit different. Positive goes at the top, negative goes at the bottom. A real world situation for this one is the temperature, thermometer. If you would look on the thermometer, the negatives, the freezing, it's going to be down here, whereas positive, like 70, 80 degrees, it's going to be up here at the top. So this, I want you to go home and look at your thermometer, ask your mom for a meat thermometer or a thermometer that you have at home, and look at the number line on there. I want you to take time, plot those points on the number line, and go. Pause your screen. Okay, -6, it is down here. 0 is right here. 7, 1, -5, and -2. Alright, so change your points if you got those correct. Then do not change them. Alright, integer phrase words. So I want you to pause your screen and try to fill in, as many positive and negative phrase words as you can think of. Think of real world situations. Below freezing, above sea level, below sea level. Think of some words that you would use negative and positive numbers. I know, think about money, that's a hint. Think about temperature. Think about yardage for all of you football players out there. Pause your screen. Take about a couple of minutes to do this, and we will come back. Alright, so negative numbers. So if you buy something, you're taking money out of your bank account. If something costs something, then you're taking money out of your bank account. If you're under say under the speed limit, that would be under, if you've seen the minimum, if you've ever driven down the interstate, you'll see minimum speed limit is 40. You would be under the speed limit if you were going under 70 on the interstate. You have less money in your bank account, you would have a negative amount of money in your bank account. If you're spending money, you're taking it out. Fall, the temperature fell below 70 degrees. That would be a negative falling down. If it's below freezing, it would be 2 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're decreasing in your money, or you're withdrawing your money, or you wrote a check so it's taking it out. Your expenses are the things that you have to buy, so you have to take money out of your bank account. These are all negative numbers and negative scenarios. So if you were taking anything away, that would be a negative number. Positive is the opposite. So if you were selling something, you were getting money for whatever you were selling. If you're giving money, you're giving away something, you are giving them the money. You're going positive. If you're above sea level is 0, you are above that. So you are in the positive. If you increase your bank account, or you deposit a check, which means that your bank account number goes up, you're profiting, so you are getting more money. In the black and the red, we're going to talk about that more whenever I get back, but those are two scenarios. If any of you have accountant parents, I want you to go home and ask your parents what in the black and in the red means. Paycheck or gain, anything that is in the positive. So if you are gaining money, if you are gaining yardage, football players there, if you are gaining anything, you are in the positive. Okay, so I want you to take the next 5 minutes and try to fill those in. I just gave you all the answers, so don't look at that yet. Try to fill those in, and then we will go over them. Okay, so the temperature dropped below 5 feet, the temperature dropped 5 feet. So if the temperature dropped is in the positive or negative? It's in the negative. So it would be the temperature dropped 5 feet. That means it goes down 5 feet. Even if it is 70 degrees and I say, hey, the temperature dropped 5 feet, 5 feet. That should be degrees, but it's fine. It's feet. Anyways, if I say that it dropped 5 degrees, then even if it was 70 degrees, then if it was 65 degrees, even if it was positive, the number was positive, it dropping was going into the negative. So you went down 5 degrees to get to 65. I deposited $45. If I deposited something into my bank account, then I gained or lost money? Gained. You gained money. Good. So if you deposited $45, I would gain $45. The quarterback threw the football 9 yards. Is he increasing his yardage or is he decreasing his yardage if he threw the ball 9 yards? He is increasing his yardage. That means that he threw it 9 yards and the football started at where he was and it went positively 9 yards. He threw it forward. So that is a positive number. She withdrew $15. She took out $15 from her bank account, which means that she went $15 negative in the hole. So even if she started out with $100 in her bank account and she withdrew $15, how much money would she have in the bank account? $85. So even though she's taking out $15 and she's still $85, she still has money in the bank account. She has $15 less in her bank account than she started with. Alright, integers. Okay, so I want you to take a minute, order these integers from least to greatest. Go. Alright, so your first one, you have -7, 8, -3, 0, 5, and 9. If you order these from least to greatest, you get -7, -3, 0, 5, 8, and 9. So with these, it's a little bit different. Basically, you're ordering them as if they are on the number line. So if you notice from earlier and you look up at the top number line, you'll see that -10 is further to the left than +10. And it's the same thing. -7 is less than -3. So these are lower and they are less than the quote-unquote bigger numbers. So if you were looking at 7 and 3 on the number line, you would put 7 before 3. But whenever they're negative, the bigger, quote-unquote, bigger numbers are less than the quote-unquote smaller numbers. Alright, so knowing that now, I want you to do number 2 and see if you can get that. Take a minute, do that. Pause this video if you have to. Okay, so if you ordered them correctly, you should get negative 46, negative 45, negative 3, 0, 11, and 83. Alright, so this means less than, and this means greater than. So if you're comparing integers, we're looking at two numbers and seeing which one is greater than or less than the other. Alright, so 8 and 10, negative 6 and 9, negative 4 and negative 9, negative 8 and negative 1, negative 5 and 5. I want you to take a couple of minutes and do that on your own. If you did it correctly, you will see that that 10 is greater than 8. If you have $10, you have $2 more than if you had 8. So obviously 10 is greater than 8. For this one, 9 is greater than negative 6. This is also a given. If you had $9 and you weren't $6 in the hole, then you would have a positive amount of money. Alright, so this one can get a little bit tricky. Negative 4 is greater than negative 9. If you're thinking going with the money again, you are negative $9 in the hole, and your friend is negative $4 in the hole. They are less money in the hole than you, who has negative $9 in the hole. So they are greater than, they have not as much money in the hole than you do. Alright? Same for this one. Negative 1 is greater than negative 8. And 5, because 5 is positive, is greater than negative 5. Alright, they're opposites. So, I want you to take a couple of minutes, see if you can do the opposite, which, let's go over what the definition is. Opposites are numbers that are on either side of 0 and are the blank distance from blank. See if you can fill those in. Pause this, see. Opposites are numbers that are on either side of 0 and are the same distance from 0. So if you look, negative 6, 7, negative 10, 9, and 0. Those are our numbers. If you look at negative 6 and you look at the number line, what is the number that is on the either side of 0 and what is the number that's the same distance from 0 than negative 6? That would be 6. Same with 7. Look at your number line. What is the number that is the same distance from 0, but it's on the opposite side of 0? That would be negative 7. This one would be 10. The opposite of 9 would be negative 9. And 0, because it's 0, it would stay 0. It's the same distance from 0, would still be 0. Absolute value. So an absolute value is a blank, a number is from blank on a number line. The symbol is two blank lines. Okay, let's see if you can fill this in. Absolute value is the distance a number line is from 0 on a number line. The symbol is two vertical lines. So it looks something like this. These are the two vertical lines. So it's the distance a number is from 0 on a number line. So negative 6, 4, 9, 7, and 0. No matter where you are, the distance is how far it is from 0. So negative 6 is 6 digits away from 0. Even though it is a negative number, it's still 6 digits or hops on a number line from 0. Same for 4. If you hopped over from 4 to all the way to 0, you would hop 4 times. Same with 9. You would hop 9 times. Negative 7. The absolute value of negative 7 is 7. So you would make 9 hops on a number line from negative 7 to 0. And 0, you wouldn't move any, so it would still be 0. Alright? Opposites and absolute value. So when there is a negative on the outside of the absolute value, this means that you are taking the opposite of the absolute value. So remember, the absolute value is the distance a number is away from 0. So negative 6, the distance from that is what? 6. So if you take the opposite of 6, that would give you negative 6.